Mildred, and today I wanted to try to show you how you can make this diamond fold card. And to begin, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 4 inches by 12 inches, and you are going to score that scoreboard at 2 inches. Wait, I'm seeing, maybe I can adjust the lighting a little bit better. I think it's better so. And at 4 inches. And you're going to grab your pencil and you're going to make a little mark at 6 inches. And then you have to score that 8 inches and 10. But because I have for the inches only a score body, I'm going to flip it over and score it again at 2 inches and 4 inches. And then again, also on this side, I'm going to make a little mark at the 6 inch. So it looks like this. And then I have to get my bigger score pal. But it's in metric and I wanted to show you now in inches. So that's why I'm using both. But you can also use your cutting tool. You're going to line up the 2 inch fold on the top with the 6 inch mark on the bottom. And then, I hope I can stay in frame, but my camera won't work today as good as the other days. You're going to score that, so it creates this diagonal line. And then you're going to do that the same on the bottom 2 inch score line at the top 6 inch mark. So line that up and then score it, and then it looks like this. And you're also going to do that on the other side, from the top, from the 2 inch, or in this case it's a 10 inch mark, to the bottom 6 inch mark, and from the bottom 10 inch mark to the top 6 inch mark. And then you have like this, and then you're going to fold it, and you begin with your 2 inch score line. It's a valley fold, and then you're going to make your 4 inch score line. It's a mountain fold, so it looks like this. And on the other side you do the same. You start out with a valley fold and then you are making a mountain fold. And then you're going to fold those diagonal lines. And it's really simple. You just follow all the score lines that you made, and I crease it with my bone folder. So you're going to fold it. And then what you're doing is you push down this vertical lines, score lines, and then as you can see, you just fold that in. It's really simple. So you push them down and then you fold them in. And then you can crease it a little bit. And also, of course, on the other side, you fold it down and then you crease it a little bit. That's my dog. I don't know what she's seen. And then I did that on this one because what we are going to do next is you're going to need a piece of pattern paper from 1 3/4 by 3. No, by, sorry, I have the wrong measurements. This is a 2.5 by 2.5 because it's going to go in the middle. So 2.5 by 2.5, and then you need for the sides it measures 1 3/4 by 3 3/4, and that's going to go on the outsides. So this as well, 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. Sorry. So that's what you need here, and then, but I already cut those. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. You going to cut 2 squares that measures 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and you have to do that 2 times, and then you cut them in half. Oh, I'm sorry, because we're going to adhere that, and I already did that as well to save some time. Then you can adhere them on this sides. And what you're going to do next, so you see, I cut them already. What you are going to do next for the little pieces, for the little triangles, you take also this big triangle again, and I will show it here. And you going to line it up at the bottom, and the point on the score line, on the cutting line, and then cut them in half. And you're going to do that with the other that you have left from this square as well. And you have another square that you're going to cut in the middle and then cut again. And that's going to left you, oh, I'm sorry, with these triangles, as you can see. And I already did that as well, as you can see. And then you have your diamond fold card with all your decorating pieces. And what I did with this one is that I lined up the stripes, because I found it prettier when they're going in the same direction. But at this pattern paper I didn't do it. I found it prettier when it was just well, just all the way around. And what you can do next is, for example, I chosen this magnolia image and I colored it with my Copic markers. And then the dress I did with paper piecing, so I used a little piece of paper. And I had its frame, I die cut it with my Cuttlebug, and I adhered some ribbon or lace, and I tied it with a little scrap floss. And that's what I'm going to adhere on top of this square. And then on the top of here you can, you know, whatever you like. You can use some butterflies like I did here, or you can use a piece of a die cutting stencil, or just whatever you like, whatever you prefer. So it's really easy. And for example, I have another butterfly here, but I'm going to do that off camera because I have a little bit of issue with my camera. I can't upload them very well, so I have to stay well, I have to make sure that I don't make a too long video. So I hope it helps you out, and I hope you're all gonna try it. And I want to thank you all for watching. Bye!